here we are, folks, the final stop on our Texas avian adventure. Finding a few more new birds at Santa Ana.
This guy's so pretty.
Just in the gateway of Santa Ana, and we already have 2 new species again. Phil, tell us more.
Okay, so we hadn't even left the parking lot when we heard and then saw Inca doves, which I've been listening for this whole time, and finally they have like a raspy 2-note thing that we heard, and then right up here, I've just realized I'm pointing at the grackle, right up here is the groove-billed Annie. And I say the because there's actually 2 there right now, and there was a 3rd a second ago. I've had the smooth build in Jacksonville, but that is life or numero dos for today. And feels like there could be a lot more to come.
Yeah, exactly. Let's venture on to the trails.
Venture. Yeah. That's golden fronted, because they're the red doves, right? That's kind of the way I'm thinking of it.
And there goes Border Control. Goodbye, Shadow.
So Phil, what are your initial impressions of this place?
So, sable palm felt like nothing we'd encountered up to that point.
It's true.
And this feels like something completely different again. I mean,
Why?
look at this. This is... These trees are different. We haven't encountered this. The crazy, like, big sky here. Like, you didn't get that in sable palm. So you've got like a big overlook on the south side, no, the north side of the park, and then you've got the tower, which I guess, should we head straight to there, I think?
No.
No, let's not do that. That would be stupid.
I say we do Willow Lakes.
Willow Lakes. I'm going to remove my sunglasses at this point because I feel like I'm going to need my wits about me, and my sunglasses reduce my wits. I'm just less funny.
I think seeing birds is going to be the issue here.
Yeah. I think I need to switch over my attachment. I think that would be wise. Because I don't think I'm going to get a scope on much here. But I might be able to get binocs. I'm just going to have to channel our inner Mad Eye Moody.
Yep.
Constant vigilance. Nice to know it's not hazy here, though, isn't it?
It's very much not hazy.
Surprisingly unhazy. They're just whistling ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't think I've added them yet. CBG. What we've got over there, having a little groom right now, is a cinnamon teal. Now, I've seen this in Florida. He has not. So this is very exciting.
I really
Ooh.
haven't.
That's a sore.
I'm
Making the...
Match me up for some cinnamon teal. Breakfast of champions.
Oh, that's way better. Cool.
I think we should do a quick summary, and by quick I mean not 13 or 15 minutes like our last one of our trip. This is our last night, really.
Yep. Tomorrow it's all about traveling
Yeah.
Yep.
home.
Phil,
Yo!
you're on a quest this year. How many lifers did you see?
To summarize my quest, I've set myself the challenge of seeing 99 lifers this year. Just in the last 5 days, I have seen 29.
That's not bad.
29.
That means I've seen like even more.
Like 37 maybe? Something like that.
Probably somewhere around
38.
there. Pretty much beats our expectations, I'd say.
It's certainly around the top end of my target, which was 20 to 30. So it feels pretty good, yeah.
Where do we feel like we've been to a number of parks from Houston to all the way down to Brownsville and beyond? What do we feel was our favourite park?
I think Sable Palm was
Palm,
really
yeah.
the one where and we were talking about this earlier, but we kind of felt bad for Santa Ana just because we went to it second. If we'd have gone there first, we probably would have seen 10, 15 lifers there. And then Sable Palm would have picked up another 5, 10, whatever.
Even so, there was something about, I think, the compactness of Sable Palm and the bird ratio at it
Yeah,
was just
good bird density, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a lot less work for a lot more birds, which when it's hot and humid and
Yeah, I think
mosquito-y.
It helped that it wasn't too hot. We got caught in a downpour even, and we still managed to see new stuff during the thunderstorm,
Yeah,
which I think is a good sign,
yeah,
because that's where we got the buff-bellied hummingbird.
yeah, exactly. Why did you think it was the best one?
because it was nice and tropical, and it just had a different feel to everywhere else.
Different vibe.
Yep.
I mean,
I would go back to all the parks we've been to.
Yeah.
And give them another chance. Some of them, I think, were adversely affected by weather, or I mean, a few things. Weather was a factor at a couple of them. Today, I think it was, because it sounds like yesterday the storms kind of drove away a lot of their traffic, and then Aransas, we had some like heavy fog early on with Aransas that caused us issues. I don't know if that was kind of causing some of the birds to be a little quieter in the morning than they normally would be. It felt very quiet there for what is considered a huge birding
Except
park.
for the gators.
Yes.
We did have the fright of our lives.
Yes. Aransas had excitement of different nature. I remember it more for that than the birds, to be honest.
We didn't actually run, but we came pretty close.
We did, I think, what we called a purposeful walk.
Yes.
And I think the trip, unless we see something new between now and when we leave, which seems unlikely, the trip list that I've got at least is sitting at 143, I think, which is, I mean, for
It's pretty crazy.
just a few days of birding feels really, really good.
Sadly, that's probably more than I get in a year normally as a casual birder. Okay, change of pace. This is kind of a little bit out of the blue, but what do we think each of our favourite birds was?
It's tricky, that.
Yes.
And it's funny because I was going to ask that question, knowing
green
that I didn't know
jay.
the answer.
Okay.
jays
Green jay?
are great.
Yeah.
What?
They're just cool looking.
Yeah.
They're different.
They
They
look
have-
tropical, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do look tropical. They have a blue head.
They really.
Or blue greenish head and a yellow body. So
I
it's kind
think
of cool.
I think it's probably a toss-up between the scissor-tailed flycatcher, no ubiquitous guys,
Mm-hmm.
and the grey hawk. Simply because, so seeing the raptors down here was one of the things I really wanted to do, and the grey hawk, despite being seen in the rain, still offered us probably some of the best views of any raptor we saw, and it just looks so cool.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to have to go with the Kiskadee. It's not only does it look very cool, it's sort of a high-class flycatcher, but its song, today was I think we saw it yesterday.
We saw it briefly.
It just kind of came in and then
Sable Palm
flew off. But
Yeah.
today we heard them singing, and their song is very distinctive. That's the other thing we should mention: the great-tailed grackles.
Yes.
Those guys are nuts.
Yes.
They
You great-tailed grackles. You are my black cat in the bird world.
Yeah,
You rock on.
they're crazy.
You got some spunk. Even though you pooped on my shoe, I still like you.
That sounds like a country song.
Anything else that we need to go over before we wrap up this gargantuan tour?
Only to say that that this is a place that is worth visiting,
Yeah.
and I'm certainly looking forward to coming back. That's all
Anything
it is.
you want to say?
Nope.
Well,
Thanks for staying tuned in, everybody. I know it's been hard.
we probably didn't actually say a bunch of stuff that we should have done.
What else is there?
I don't know.
Well, that's it from this trip. I can't believe it's all over, can you? Thanks for joining us anyway, and we hope you've enjoyed the ride. See you next time.
Constant vigilance.